Well, a Georgia congressman hopes to stop traffic disruptions he says are caused by, quote, left-wing agitators. Representative Mike Collins from Georgia's 10th Congressional District has reintroduced the Safe Passage on Interstates Act, which would make protests that intentionally obstruct interstates illegal. 41 NBC's Taylor Gilchrist reports.
This is a good, solid, common sense piece of legislation.
Georgia U.S. Representative Mike Collins says protests obstructing interstate travel should be a federal crime, which is why he reintroduced the Safe Passage on Interstates Act. Collins says even the slightest interstate disruptions impact Georgians in areas ranging from health to wealth.
Whether you've got interstate commerce, supply chain issues that are wreaking havoc when this happens, or even if you have emergency vehicles that need to use those roads, it's not a right for you to protest and to shut down the interstate commerce.
The original version of the bill stalled during the 118th Congress in 2023. But Mercer University School of Law professor David Odell says it wasn't because the proposed legislation was unconstitutional.
The First Amendment only allows people to make time-appropriate, place-appropriate speech. And it's not appropriate to make your speech in the middle of an interstate.
The reintroduction of the bill comes after many across the country have hit the streets to protest the Trump administration's stance on immigration. Odell says the biggest hurdle facing the act is its redundancy, as nearly all U.S. localities make shutting down throughways without a parade permit illegal. He says enforcement of roadway protest laws is a state-by-state issue and will likely remain that way.
They can take their local police in and clear them out, and in those states where they want to allow it to happen, well, they can allow it to happen. So I'd be surprised if it were to pass. I don't think it's going to pass.
But Collins says with the makeup of the 119th Congress, he is confident that the Safe Passage on Interstates Act will become the law of the land.
This time around, you've got a Republican-controlled House, Senate, and of course we have the White House. So you're going to see a lot of good Republican initiatives move this time, and this will be one of them.
In Macon, Taylor Gilchrist, 41 NBC News.
The Safe Passage on Interstates Act will require bipartisan support to avoid stalling in the U.S. Senate again.